Sinking driveway, settling patio, collapsing stoop, uneven pool deck. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Monday, the 21st of March. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather, beautiful today, but then we have the chance of severe storms, especially over the western half of the state tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning. So we'll focus on that. Here we go. This is the upper air look across the country. This morning got a very deep trough over the southwest United States, moving into Texas, going negative tilt. And that's going to provide the dynamic support for the active weather late tomorrow and tomorrow night. But this morning it's cool. Got some 30s over on the eastern side of the state. Gadsden 35, Pell City 36, Birmingham at 50. Everybody goes up in the 70s today. Got a big warm up with a lot of sun. A beautiful day. We've got flash flood watches west of the state for much of Mississippi, parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, and most likely those flash flood watches will be extended into West Alabama later this morning. That's for the event coming up tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. And around the nation, got some wind advisories for parts of Texas and the Southwest U.S. The east is quiet. So here's the severe weather outlook for today and tonight. We have an enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5 over much of eastern Texas and parts of extreme western Louisiana. And then tomorrow, we have a level 4 out of 5 moderate risk for parts of Mississippi and Louisiana. And this is the probabilistic outlook. The chance of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point is 15% in the moderate risk. And we have a hatched area in the enhanced risk, and that means there could be a few strong tornadoes in that zone. By definition, that's EF2 or higher. In Alabama, the level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk is in the broad zone from Tuscaloosa to Mobile, west and southwest Alabama. Level 2 out of 5 slight risk is far east as Hamilton, Birmingham, Montgomery, and Luverne. And then we have a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, over to Huntsville, Anniston, and Ozark. And we'll talk about the specifics of the event here in modeling. And then on Wednesday, this is after 7 a.m. Wednesday, we have a risk of severe storms, mainly for southeast Alabama for activity that lingers into Wednesday morning. Here's the rain for the next 7 days. The bigger numbers a little west of the state, but we'll still see a lot here. West Alabama, rain amounts between 2 and 3 inches. East Alabama amounts between 1 and 2 inches. And the bulk of this will be tomorrow into Wednesday. After that, we'll be dry for a while. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06E run, valid today at 4. Negative tilt trough coming into Texas, a surface low over the Texas Panhandle, and south and east of that surface low. Severe storms are likely today in Texas and Oklahoma, but a beautiful day here. Sunny with mid-70s. Tomorrow, the surface low is near Springfield, Missouri, with a big batch of storms just west of the state. So let's go to high-res modeling. This is the high-res NAM, valid tomorrow afternoon at 6, tomorrow evening at 6. And we've got a line of storms, a QLCS, if you will, over West Tennessee, Mississippi, down into Louisiana. And notice the potential for the storms developing out ahead of that line. And as always, those are the ones you have to watch. And this is suggesting those storms should be in West Alabama at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. So let's look at severe weather parameters. And this is the instability, and this is the biggest question. The high-res NAM, they brought the levels up a little bit, still under 1,000 joules. That's not that much for late March, but still certainly sufficient for severe storms. This is the SRH, the storm relative helicity, and those values are certainly sufficient for rotating updrafts. This is the low-level jet. The wind's about 5,000 feet off the ground. That's pretty impressive. We've got a max of 81.5 knots, just screaming winds. And a lot of that's going to mix down to the surface. So understand gradient winds, not related to storms. They might gust as high as 35, 40 miles an hour at the surface tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. So we'll have the strong winds. It'll be certainly a windy afternoon and evening. And this is the STP, the significant tornado parameter. The really big numbers are over South Mississippi and Southeast Louisiana, where the better instability will be. Numbers over West Alabama, they're up to 3 units in a couple of spots. But the key is going to be the instability. How much buoyancy will we see up this way? But just be aware that all modes of severe weather will be possible with these storms, especially on the western side of the state with a chance of tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds. This is just after midnight tomorrow night, 1 a.m. Wednesday. Storms coming on through central and north Alabama, probably weakening at that point. And then by Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms pushing into southeast Alabama. In terms of the timing, we're expecting the window for severe storms to be opening up in West Alabama between 2 and 10 p.m. tomorrow. That would be Hamilton, Fayette, Tuscaloosa, Demopolis. For I-65, Birmingham, Clanton, Montgomery, over to Talladega, Pell City, the window between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. And then for the storms that linger into East Alabama, we'll say 11 p.m. until 6 a.m. So again, if you watch the video, you'll be weather aware, but just tell your friends, family members that it's going to be an active day. And understand, days like this are very common in Alabama in March. This is not unusual. You prepare, we get through the day together, we'll be just fine, but be very weather aware. With every severe weather situation, you got to be aware of it and take it seriously. So Wednesday, better chance of any rain will be over the far southeastern corner of the state Wednesday morning. And really by Wednesday afternoon, the bulk of the rain will be gone. Wednesday will be a day with clouds lingering, the high upper 60s. Thursday, again, maybe some rain for the southeastern tip of the state. For most of the state, partially sunny, a bit cooler. As an upper trough comes in, the high will be in the 60s. This is Friday. Again, we're dry and cool. A high Friday only around 60, maybe 50s for the northern third of the state. This is Saturday. Will be a dry day to start the weekend with mid-60s. And Sunday, now Sunday morning's going to be pretty cold. We could see some mid-30s with frost and maybe a freeze for the colder pockets. Growers beware. But the day will be sunny. The high Sunday mid-60s. Then a week from today, a zonal flow and a dry air mass. Highs go back in the low 70s most likely. We'll go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, March 30th, a zonal flow, and again, we're dry. So really after this event, tomorrow night, early Wednesday, we're going to be dry for a while. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble, the mean between 2 and 3 inches between now and the 4th of April. Temperatures, notice the cooler air dropping in here for the end of the week and the weekend with highs in the low to mid 60s and lows well down in the 40s. And again, Sunday morning, many spots are going to be in the 30s with some frost. And then we go back in the 70s next week. And the latest guidance from the CPC Climate Prediction Center, this is for March 28th through April 3rd. Temperatures around here should be very close to average. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3 o'clock this afternoon. If you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Sagging, bouncing, or uneven floors? Call Alabama Professional Services. Standing water or high humidity? Call APS. Nasty odors or dangerous mold? Call APS. Critters, bugs, or other pests? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Crawl space problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.